Good morning, Howdy Connection Group leaders. I am terribly excited. I'm coming to you from Anson, Texas. This, of course, is Anson. And that fella right there, that's Anson Jones. So the universe might collapse because we're in Anson, I'm talking to Anson, and we're standing in front of Anson Jones. This, of course, is Zion too. One of these days we'll go to Zion, Texas and see what can happen there. But we're talking about Titus chapter 2 this week, which is really, really cool. Listen, the boys and I have been on a road. We've actually been on a mission trip together. We got to go to Snyder, Texas, and I taught a bunch of students there. And then we actually did a mission trip with them, which was super cool. We're on our way home, and we thought we got to drive through Anson. It's on the way, especially if we're talking about Titus chapter 2, because it's all about how the older men are supposed to teach the younger men about how to follow Jesus, and the older women are supposed to teach the younger women how to follow Jesus. And this is the town where that happened for me. Many of you know I'm a preacher's kid, so obviously my parents taught me quite a bit. And do remind your group leaders, yeah, there's supposed to be people that teach your kids stuff, but ultimately moms and dads, you're in charge more so of anybody, of teaching your kids how to follow Jesus. Boys, I try to do that really, really well with y'all. I'm not the best at it, but I've taught y'all a thing or two about Jesus, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we could maybe win a Bible quiz or two. But in this town, in fact, man, I can show you just... There's a bank right there. A man named Keith Gilbert worked there. Keith taught me a ton about following Jesus. My high school, I could throw a rock and hit my high school. Men like Donnie Kiker and Charlie Black taught me a tremendous amount about following Jesus. Just on the other side of this courthouse here, which beautiful old courthouse, by the way. It's really, really pretty. Watts Tractor Company. Tony Watts taught me about following Jesus. And there's a number of women that taught me a lot about following Jesus too. Barbara Billington, Kay Haynes, and I could go on and on and on. I am the man that I am, obviously because of what my parents taught me, and obviously because of the Spirit of God working my life. But I am the man that I am because of people in this very community that taught me what it meant to, look at some of these words, abstain from not just mindlessness, although there was certainly that part, right? Don't be argumentative, don't be pilfering, be self-controlled, work hard, show yourselves in all respects to be a model of good works in your teaching, show integrity and dignity and sound speech. These people not only taught me, hey, do this, don't do this, but they showed me what that looks like. And it was an incredible blessing. And it's an incredible blessing that we have the opportunity to do that, not just with your own individual kids, but all the kids of Lake Church and beyond. And in fact, that's hill number 2, right? We're going to own the discipleship of all the children of our church for the 976 weeks of their lives. We got to do that at kids camp this week, did that at youth camp. We're doing that all summer long, but we're going to do it all year long until the King comes back and gets us, because this is our right and our responsibility. It's one of the commands he's given us. And there's nothing better that we can share people than the gospel. And then I love to, right there at the end, he says, declare these things, exhort and rebuke if necessary with all authority. Don't let anybody ignore you. Like, this is our role. Now, I don't say that in a rebuking manner. Like, this is what's been given to us, man. So as Connection Group leaders and as parents and as the family of God, man, let's joyfully do that. So we're going to sign off. We got to finish our trip home. Guys, you want to say anything?
We're just really proud to be, well, kids of TJ. It's always been a blessing.
Thanks, buddy. Zion, you want to say anything? No, that's okay. All right, we love y'all. We're going to get home. We'll see you on Sunday. It's going to be a great weekend. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
See ya.